Rise on this beautiful 65 Triumph TR6 SR Trophy 650. Same year as me. This bike's 60 years old now. Pretty remarkable that it was owned by the same man for over 50 years. He bought it from a friend of his. He was a firefighter. His friend was a firefighter and bought the bike new, and he had kids and decided he wanted to sell the bike, so John bought it. And then when he had kids, he parked the bike, but he never sold it. He had it for over 50 years, and I have a video interviewing him here about his lifelong love affair with this motorcycle and his quest to restore it to brand new condition after 50 years of ownership. He used a company called Country Motor Cars out of Westbrook that specializes in high-end, $250,000, $500,000 car restorations and high-end motorcycle restorations, and they only work on a time and material basis. That's it. So the project took a total of 16 months, 606 hours, and I'll show you the invoices over. There's a stack of 60 invoices with every nut and bolt that they've done and every piece of hardware they purchased for the motorcycle, all the parts. It's extensively documented. So John is up in his near 80 now, and it's getting a little risky for him to ride on the roads, he feels, with people texting, so he thought it was time to let the bike go. And his son, who's also a firefighter, isn't into motorcycling, so his son was here with him when he bought the bike here. He asked us to sell the bike for him, so we're selling it on consignment for him. It's a stunning piece. I've been riding Triumphs myself since I was 15 years old in 1980. I had a 72 Daytona 500, very familiar with these machines, and Vintage Motor Cars did a beautiful job on this restoration. The paint work, the chrome work, the polishing. I went over most of this in their previous invoice, but they completely dismantled the bike right down to the frame, sandblasted the frame, automotive quality paint job on the frame, the swing arm, the fork lowers, the uppers for the headlight. Completely rebuilt the front end, all new bearings, all new seals, rebuilt the forks, new boots, repainted the entire painted tin set to the exact original paint code it was with the exact original hand-painted stripes. The wheels were carefully dismantled, completely rebuilt using brand new English rims, exact replicas of the original. New spokes, the original hubs were completely sandblasted and painted. The hubcaps were professionally polished beautifully. Every nut on the bolt on the bike was either polished, painted, or replaced. The engine cases themselves were polished brilliantly. They didn't look this good when the day it came off the floor in 1965, nor did the head. If you look at they did some beautiful work polishing the head. I haven't seen that done before. It's absolutely stunning. The upholstery on the seat is perfect. The shocks are new, the tires are new, the chains and sprockets are new, the brakes are new. Every replaceable wear item on the bike has been replaced with new. All the original metals and materials have been restored to brand new condition. John has put about 300 miles on the motorcycle since the restoration. This is what we call a rotisserie restoration. Everything. This is he's got his registration in there. Even the decals underneath the seat. It's just absolutely freaking remarkable. The fit and finish level. Even the chrome cap for the oil tank has been re-chromed. The air filter is brand new. The carbs have been rebuilt. Even the intakes were polished beautifully. New chrome nuts on the head. All new hardware. Just beautifully done. Very, very, very nice. Complete new exhaust system. Again, the shocks are new. A lot of the hardware has been replaced. All of the cables, these are the new braided stainless lines for the oil tank. Just a stunning, absolutely stunning machine. Let me show you this massive provenance that we have on the bike. This is the original motorcycle shop over here. Ron, can we show them this? This motorcycle was purchased from Ralph Strong Motorcycles in 1965, local Connecticut shop. And actually, he talks about that in the other video. Here's the owner's handbook that he got with it new. Here's the workshop manual. Here's the Climber service repair manual. And here's the Triumph official repair manual, along with the Moore Cycle Supply catalog for parts. Numerous previous registrations dating way back when. And then the work orders. There's about 70 pages in here. 55 of these were the work order. And then all of the math, adding everything up. It's pretty daunting to read the whole thing, so I bore you with everything, but you can see John signed up on September 15th of 2009. It was a 16-month quest journey towards restoring the motorcycle. And the last invoice was June 21st, 2010. I think that's the last one. But let me skip over. This is the original, one of the original invoices from Ralph Strong Motorcycles. This is the documentation spreadsheet for the hours invested on the bike starting. Can you zoom in real close and show this to them? Can you guys read that on there? 11/28/2009, 11 hours. And then every day he worked on it, he wrote down the hours, and then he started going by the week. But starting on November 28th and ending in November 4th, 606 hours. And he started out building them 69 an hour. This is in 2010 when they did the restoration. And the bike's been in his living room since then, so it hasn't aged at all. Hasn't been in the sun or rain, or it only was ridden a couple hundred miles, but started out at 69, and it was getting so expensive. He lowered it to 55, and then eventually to 45. And you know, you can't even get, there's no shop on the planet that'll do the work for 45 bucks an hour these days, not unless they're going bankrupt. But the total for labor came to $28,101. That doesn't include parts. It was a $40,000 restoration when it was done here. And John talks about that in the previous video, but $28,101 in labor. And he's got it all typed up right here. This is the original handwritten sheet, 606 hours. And if he'd built it out at 69 an hour, if he didn't discount it, it would have been $41,814 just for the labor, which is unbelievable. So I don't know if you've ever yourself done a complete nut and bolt down to the transmission and crankcases restoration on any vehicle, but that's a big investment of time and money. So John knows he's in the deep water with his investment. He's not going to get all that money back. I told him in the other video, $40,000 in today's market is going to be a tough sale with the state of the economy. But this is certainly going to be a fantastic value at the price he's offering at. Then these are the 60 pages of these individual invoices here. These all break down exactly what was done for that 28-hour period. This is everything that was done. So it's complete provenance, complete documentation of everything. Look at this. This is like 8-point, right? And there's literally pages. Here's one with 62 hours labor, pages and pages and pages and pages and pages. It goes on and on. Well, it's the proof's in the pudding. The bike came out beautiful. It runs excellent. Clutch, transmission, everything works as it should. It's a 1965 trophy restored to exactly brand new paint color, codes, and upholstery. That's exactly the way the seat looked. He showed me pictures of when he originally had it. It looked exactly like this. They made it even better than new by polishing the engine cases, the entire engine case. Even if you look at the sides of the engine cases and the top of the engine case, you can see even that was polished. It's just a beautifully done job. I asked Junior to look up some recent sales. He didn't look on Bring a Trailer. He probably should have, because that's what's bringing the real money today. But he looked at a couple local auction sites, including Mecum, and a 69 trophy, which should be less valuable than that, sold for $27,500. A 64 trophy sold for $16,500. Another one sold for $17,600. So, and the lowest one was $11,000. So from $11,000 to $27,000. So that's why I told John, 40 grand in today's market, probably not going to happen, brother, sadly. But he didn't care. It was a labor of love. He was a firefighter. It wasn't a rich man, but this is a lifelong love affair with this bike. So he's going to have a reasonable reserve. He said he'll take a reasonable offer on it. We're going to auction it off for him on eBay. Hopefully it goes to a good home who will keep it for the next 50 years. It's certainly probably nicer than the day he got it when it was new. So it was actually a couple years old when he bought it from his fellow firefighter friend. But spectacular machine. It's not perfect. It is a 60-year-old motor vehicle, so I did notice in the paint right here up in the top, I'm going to show you, there's one little bubble in the paint right there. The cosmetically, I mean, there's very few flaws on the bike, if any. Let me see if I can find some more. The seat looks mint. There is one little spot right here on the seat. I don't know if we probably could have cleaned that with a little magic eraser or something. We haven't really tried to alter any of the finishes because it came in looking really nice. We just went to the detail shop where they gave it a quick cleanup. So I didn't really notice anything. Maybe a couple little chips on the paint here, maybe. Any imperfections from the engine cases, like you see right here, those are the original casting marks right in there that you see. Just a beautiful piece, man. I mean, it's a 60-year-old, made in England, classic Triumph, single carb 650. Sure to give you years of good use. Oh, matching numbers too. Engine, I probably already mentioned that with engine cases and frame are the matching original. Just a diamond, guys. The reserve is going to be under 20,000. I think the buy it now. I think we're going to put the buy it now. I got to talk to him one more time, but I think it's going to be under 20,000, less than half what he put into the restoration plus the original cost of the bike, and in line with what other ones are selling for today. The one that sold for 27.5, that's on the upper echelon. So the bidding could go up higher once the reserve is met. There is no buy it now. So once the reserve, which will be set lower than that, once that's met, then it's may the high bidder win. So anyways, watch the other video with John talking about the bike and his history with it. Take a close look at the pictures. Call us if you have any questions. Be happy to help you any way we can. We can actually finance this bike, 100% of it, through Freedom Road. They finance classics. They also finance all we're the #1 gas, Buell and Stark dealer in North America. We sold over 102 units last month alone. So we do a lot of financing of new and classic beauties like this. We also take trades, and we can ship this right to your door anywhere in the continental US. Thanks for watching, guys. Long live the King, and God bless America.